Why this rebellious move कि हम कैप के थ्रू नहीं जाएंगे?
Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta, and other, they always go on their own, no, from the beginning.
Would we cut to the chase to those IIM ABCs?
We'll be competing with the ABC, that in terms of the placement amounts. So that special program we have launched.
कैप में क्या था 94 के बाद your all the dreams shut off. Apart from you're dropping down the cutoff to 90. So you're just checking out the academics, gender diversity, all of those things.
So we are checking.
You can definitely help them in growing up, but what are the few things you want to tell them like?
One of the most important aspect because all of them are having through a high CAT percentile. So
1961 से 1997 तक there were only 6 IIM in the country. पर उसके बाद from early 2000 we have got 14 more IIMs. उसके अंदर एक recent IIM 2015 established is IIM Sambalpur. Today's guest is the director of IIM Sambalpur, Professor Mahadeo Jaiswal, जो खुद MIT से पढ़े हैं. उनसे मैंने कुछ टफ क्वेश्चन पूछे. पहला क्वेश्चन ये पूछा कैप के थ्रू IIM संबलपुर इस साल से क्यों नहीं है. कैप का परसेंटाइल कट ऑफ लास्ट ईयर वाज 94 फॉर जनरल कैटेगरी और IIM संबलपुर बोलते हैं हम 90% लेंगे. वो क्या इस साल प्रोफाइल बेस हो रहे हैं? प्रोफाइल बेस के अंदर डू दिस लुक फॉर लीडरशिप स्किल्स और ओनली दे लुक फॉर एकेडमिक्स? क्या जेंडर डाइवर्सिटी इसके अंदर प्ले करेगी नहीं करेगी? एकेडमिक डाइवर्सिटी प्ले करेगी? कब IIM संबलपुर, IIM अहमदाबाद, बैंगलोर ऑफ द कलकत्ता की लीग के अंदर माना जाएगा? इन IIMs का कैंपस भी नहीं था पहले और उनको पहले कैंपस दिया गया. नाउ दे आर बोस्टिंग अबाउट वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट कैंपसेस ऑफ IIMs इन द कंट्री. तो आप इस पॉडकास्ट को एंजॉय करिए और मुझे कमेंट करके बताइएगा कैसा रहा और आप मुझे बताइएगा कि आपको फर्क पड़ता है नहीं पड़ता. Hi guys, as you can see that 55% of you guys haven't subscribed to the channel but you guys are enjoying the content. If you're really enjoying the content, do it in the subscribe button because ये हमें मोटिवेट करता है और हमारी टीम को मोटिवेट करता है और मेहनत करने के लिए और अच्छा कंटेंट आपके लिए लाने के लिए. So thank you so much. Please enjoy the journey और subscribe button पे क्लिक करिए. All right, hi everyone, welcome on board. Today I've got Mahadeo Jaiswal sir who represents IIM Sambalpur. Sir, really humble and really respectful to have you on board, sir.
Thank you, Sumit. Nice meeting you. Nice talking to you. Always pleasure interacting with you.
I'm glad.
Your communication, your way of talking, and also you bring the right things to the larger community. That is very interesting, and I'm really very happy to interact with you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. But I'm going to ask you some tough questions today. So, sir, can I?
You always do that. You never ask easy questions.
Great. Sir, talk of the town. IIM Raipur and IIM Sambalpur. Raipur and Sambalpur both are going out of the CAP process. And your friend from IIM Nagpur has joined the CAP process last year. किसी को समझ नहीं आ रहा. I was just interacting with IIM Raipur's director Avel Kakani sir. I'm not going to tell you what he told me. I want your answers. First of all, sir, why this rebellious move कि हम कैप के थ्रू नहीं जाएंगे?
It's not a question of rebellious. All IIMs are competing with each others, and all the established IIMs, including IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta, and other, they always go on their own, no, from the beginning.
Yeah.
So it is not that against odds like we were doing earlier together because we didn't have enough resource, faculty members and other resources. So that's why the 10 IIMs came together. Now slowly one by one, we feel that we are mature enough. We should select the candidates and students based on profiling, the way the other older IIMs does, and we should select the right candidates. And our requirements are also different. Like we have some special program. For example, this year we are starting business analytics MBA in Delhi campus, which has a dual degree, which has a 1-year experience requirement, which has a STEM requirement, which cannot be catered through our CAP process. Second is we also give preference in this profiling for the girl students because we are gender sensitive institute. So all these factors always makes us that it's not fit that if you do it the CAP. Mm-hmm. And we are giving a flexible kind of interview. We are saying physical student have option either to come to our campus in Delhi as well as in Sambalpur, or they can also opt online. So there are much better flexibility in terms of interviewing.
Great.
And we have better choice. Yeah.
But sir, you dropping down the cutoff. I represent the student community, which is very good because CAP में क्या था 94 के बाद your all the dreams shun off. Apart from Amritsar, which used to take a little bit here and there, और थोड़ा SAP process से कुछ निकले. But 94 general category, you're out of the process. You're dropping down the cutoff to 90. So that's. Do you think first of all, is CAT the right metrics to select the candidate for us? First of all.
You may check with other older IIMs also, including Ahmedabad. They also have lower than 90 percentile because those institutes we are going for profiling. They always give preference to the profile rather than just a CAT. So after 90 or 92, that you don't find much difference in terms of their intellect level.
Right.
What matter is whether the candidate has a good experience, good communication skill, good analytical skill, so that they can fit into the MBA program. No, not necessarily that they may be very high in talent, but may not be fit for the business education.
True that.
So 90 is not low. In fact, most of the older IIM has got much lower than this.
Yes, definitely. I mean, what they though hardly they call people at lower percentiles on general category, but IIM Ahmedabad does. IIM Ahmedabad
Yes,
sir, 85 वालों को भी बुलाता है 86, but वो
that's a
they're different
profiling
based. Yeah, people who not
So
done.
our is also profiling. That's one. Our is also profiling.
Sir, क्या कुछ salient parameters if you can talk about? Just before that, this time 2.93 lakh odd people appeared for the examination. तो हर परसेंटाइल पे सर 2930 nearly 3000 plus people are sitting at each percentile. So it's a very good news for students because 90 to 94 percentile there are like 4 more percentiles. तो नियरली 12,000 और बच्चों को चांस मिलेगा रायपुर और संबलपुर में पढ़ने का बिकॉज हमारा कट ऑफ अभी कम है जो कि सर 1994 में कहीं और which is a very good news. That's really nice for our students. Sir, coming back to profiling, can you just explain us like is it are you checking something on the leadership skills as well or are you just checking on the academics, gender diversity, all of those things?
No, we are checking apart from gender and we are also checking leadership skill, communication skill, analytical skills, and work experience.
Okay.
And for MBA Business Analytics program, we are also calling only those who have STEM qualification, the science, technology, economics, and management background. So that is a very highly specialized program, and that program actually will be running in dual degree options.
Okay.
And also that will be mentored by 15 top leaders of top industries in the analytics business. Okay.
Oh, nice.
So it is we are working with the industry partners in that.
And
so it's a very high profile program. Yeah.
That's going to be for Delhi, right, sir?
Delhi, yeah, that's for Delhi. Yeah.
बहुत बढ़िया. So one more question. When you come out of the CAP process, of course you become autonomous. You can do your own selections. CAP में तो वहाँ से आपको number मिलते थे, and then you used to conduct your own process then and there itself. Yeah. Group discussion, personal interview will be also conducted by us.
Group discussion generally most of the IIMs are not doing now, because of this challenge. But we'll see whether we can do it or not. Okay. Because what happens, particularly when you're doing online, then GD becomes challenge and evaluation becomes a challenge because it's a very perception-based marking.
Super.
So generally people have done away with the GD for the last many years.
Got it.
But here we'll be checking, of course, the communication and the leadership based on their past experience.
Mm-hmm. Understood. Sir, what's your input on the students if they really want to come to Sambalpur, they want to get admission? Sir, online करें कि in-person interview दें?
I think since most of the students will have to go for multiple interviews, apart from IIMs, multiple IIMs, then multiple private B school, top B schools. So 20 to 30 options each one will have. Okay. Particularly when you're calling for 90-94 percentile students. It is tough for them to go for physical for everywhere. So I think if they are able to come to our campus in Sambalpur or in our campus in Delhi, depending on the location, that they are most welcome, but they can also come online. So we are not differentiating based on whether you're doing offline or online.
Understood.
Our quality of the discussion will remain same.
Right.
But we are giving more freedom to the students so that they should not feel constrained by just physically traveling from one place to another place.
Right.
To appear in the multiple interviews. So we are taking care of the students actually in this process.
Sir, if I would be in their case और मेरे पास कोई और option नहीं होगी और IIM मुझे पढ़ना ही होगा तो मैं तो पक्का in person जाऊँगा for sure because it's a different level of connect altogether.
Right. But the number of sources are very less. Okay, except they will prefer only ABC. They will say that only I want to go to ABC.
Yeah.
After that, then I have multiple options for students.
True.
So that challenge is there.
Great, sir. Great. Sir, I'm going to ask you a tough question. So, sir, right now IIM Sambalpur हमें sir baby IIM का नाम देते हैं, right, sir? And we are still in the segment of the baby IIMs and the new IIMs and the baby and the new. Sir, I wholeheartedly मैंने एक वीडियो भी किया था बेबी मत बोलो, पता नहीं सर आपने देखा था कि नहीं. So with the images in that last year. But sir, when students come to me, should I join a B school or not? I always tell them, like, you are joining a developing country का developing IIM, ठीक है? And it's gonna take time. We were setting it up, and I know Mr. Modi came to the campus, and then you did the inauguration. But right now, sir, are we still on the right track from a small setup to a bigger, larger campus, or still we are developing?
No, we are fully developed. Our campus is one of the largest campus among the IIMs. You have seen that, and now you can see that we are in 200 acre, and of course 100 acre is already built. We have the most modern, ultra modern classrooms, and which has all kind of digital and blended boards. And if you're talking about the baby IIMs, I think we are the first institute in the country which has introduced artificial intelligence as a learning pedagogy in the class. We are using breakout learning as a platform where the cases are reported and students are come prepared and discuss in a group about the case, and which are marked by AI, by business analytics, and your machine learning and deep learning, so that you understand each students and group, and then this data and content goes to faculty as well as students. So we have become much more innovative in terms of the new IIMs, and we are already at a very advanced stage in the international accreditations, which most of the IIMs took 30 years. We are trying to do it in 5 to 6 years.
Wow.
We have diversified programs. We have 2 campuses in just 7 years, 8 years time, and Delhi campus is also running full-fledged MBA program. So that way, I don't think how do you call baby IIMs, because the older IIMs, old IIMs are competing or comparing with the baby means there's no baby here now. It's fully matured, and 7-8 batches have passed out. We have PhD program, we have BBA program, diversified programs.
Wow.
So that way, and we have incubation center, which is again the largest in the country. We have 30 companies already registered in our incubation cell. We have formed Section 8 companies. Many older institutes still don't have this kind of facilities,
And we do
which we have created in just a couple of years.
Superb, sir, superb. So my next question is, whom do you see as a competition neck to neck? With due respect to your friends against sir, Ashok sir of IIM Udaipur is leading from the front with the Kakani sir Raipur, and then Ranchi is fighting and coming in between. Trichy also, again, your dear friend Mr. Pawan Kumar Singh. So I also call them RRT. Sir, they're leading on the front. And down a little bit, as per the placement, as per the ranking, I know you're doing very good in that. But sir, हमारा neck to neck competition आपको कौन दिखता है आपके friends में से?
हमारा competition नहीं, हमारा collaboration है सबके साथ. Like we don't call competition, it's a collaborations, and it is only placement cannot be competition. Like only for placement, the companies are coming to all the campuses. Somewhere they are picking up more candidates, somewhere they're less, somewhere more salary. But within next to 4 to 5 years, these students actually move from here and there. Okay. So we don't say competition because we are all friends and we work together and we have similar kind of pedagogy. We compete only in terms of our ranking in terms of our credentials, in terms of publications, in terms of our new curriculum development. So there are a lot of parameters on which we try to co-create and compete in the sense that, competition is a very healthy competition, not a negative competition that way. Yeah.
Superb, great. And sir, my next question is, sir, would we cut to the chase to those IIM ABC? Sir, वो समय आएगा जब अहमदाबाद, बैंगलोर, कलकत्ता जैसे बोला जाता है, संबलपुर वैसा बोला जाएगा कि you think we really far from there?
So our new program which we have this year we are launching, MBA Business Analytics, which is a very high profile program. There are 15 leaders of the top industries who will be potential recruiter are going to be our advisors. And that is a program I am sure once the placement comes, we'll be competing with the ABC, that in terms of the placement amounts. So that special program we have launched, which is basically to compete with these top institutions. And with that, I think the beginning of our brand will happen.
That's amazing. No, I've seen the campus, sir. You put in your lot of hard work. By the way, people don't know, sir. It's shown me the entire campus. You went on a small electric car, and it was a lot of fun. I believe in IIMs. And sir, I tell all my students, brand के अंदर India लगा हुआ है, right? So brand के अंदर India लगा हुआ है, and you can't go wrong with India for sure. That's what my belief is. Great, sir. Sir, my next question is regarding The selection process, the admissions criteria, all said and done. I've done hiring myself from my students past 2 years, and I believe in the
Yeah.
brand. But what's your advice for the students, sir, who are before joining the business school? जब ये सर अंदर आएंगे क्या क्या चीज़ें ये कुछ करके आएँ कुछ पढ़ के आएँ ताकि you can definitely help them in growing up, but what are the few things you want to tell them like ये सब चीज़ें करके आइएगा so that it helps you to get better placements and better learning inside the business school as well.
One of the most important aspect, because most all of them are having through a high CAT percentile. So in terms of their IQ, we don't doubt.
Yeah.
Most of them are poor in the social skill, communication skill, and emotional skill. They get afraid of so much of workload in the class itself. So I would advise, if you're really interested to coming into B school, you must be very strong. You should be a fighter, because corporate world, today's world is fighting on the corporate war. No? Like there's no military war now. GDP, every country is talking about GDP. So you have to create wealth. In order to create wealth, you need to have very inclusive mindset. You should be able to work in a diverse group. You should have very strong commitment to yourself, like, and believe in yourself, and manage everything. And don't be afraid for anything. Exams or jobs, these are just click a button, you'll get. Okay. So you should be very strong in terms of your software skill and spiritual skill. Just don't bother about only learning the subjects. You should be able to speak fearless. You should be able to communicate, very effectively. And you should be able to create new ideas. Today's world, if you say that I know finance, I know marketing, I know operations, everything is going to be AI enabled. You don't have to know all those things.
Right.
You should know how to create new ideas based on these new technologies, in terms of market creation, in terms of brand creation, in terms of business creation, in terms of entrepreneurship, innovation. So plenty of things. Very exciting world actually. Those who are coming here in a B school particularly, because you have a lot of things to do. Like you can set up anything. You don't have to bother. I have to do a job. Take high risk and aspire for bigger, because that is what India is aspiring for today.
Wow.
What our Prime Minister is talking about, develop India means it has to be developed in terms of everybody has to come out with very innovative ideas. And these schools are the real potential for that.
That's great. That's great. So my last question is around सर बच्चे मेरे पास जैसे आते हैं मैं बता रहा था कि डेवलपिंग कंट्री के हम डेवलपिंग IIM हैं ठीक है समय लगेगा पर वो समय आ चुका है नाउ वी हैव गॉट ऑल द कैंपसेस अर्लियर फ्रॉम अ स्मॉलर शेयरिंग कैंपस टू अ बिगर campus right now we are there the big massive one of the biggest ones in the nation. Nagpur has got a full-fledged campus right now. Jammu has got a campus. People have moved in Amritsar also. So but sir social media पे आपको पता है कि बच्चे आके these days bad news spread faster. So and as we grow up right now, I'm also culprit in that. But the bad news spreads so fast. matlab, news channels also follow my news and then they give the predictions as well. And YouTube is like the way to go. But sir, what's your advice to students who are like 21, 22 years old, so they don't get baffled by the some news which come on the channel on various platforms regarding us, which could be around anything under the sun? क्या advice है उन बच्चों के लिए?
That's what I'm saying, that they have to manage their emotions. Like social media is just a media. Okay? It is not a creator of any content. I mean, we should always have a positive mindset, because from the beginning, if you are negative mindset, your life will go like that. I always believe come with a solution mindset. Don't come with a problem mindset if you're coming to our institute. And that is what we're going to check in our interview. That be positive. To full confidence. Everything has a solution. And solution is in our ideas. That is where the business school are supposed to be. No? We are not the problem creator for the country. We are the solution provider for the country. We are the wealth creator of the country. And that is possible only when you come with a positive mindset. Don't, social media and media, they will always spread anything. But we as a responsible citizen of the top B schools, we should have some difference in terms of our conduct. I know I studied in MIT and there we took oath that whole life you will never do anything wrong for anybody.
Wow.
And will always be innovative. These are the kind of oath they should take when they come to top B school and solve the problem of the country, solve the problem of society. Media is always there, but we are responsible for, destroying this society through wrong communications. So it is all about communication and content and thought process, positive mindset, I think. So I think that is my strong advice to all the aspirants. Be confident on yourself. Be vocal. Definitely, I'm not saying you don't speak. You speak on the right things. And speak with the solution. Don't with the solution with the problems. So whenever student come to me, I say that please don't bring problem along with solutions, and jointly will solve. That is what I think I would advise to them. And that is our responsibility also as a B-School leader.
I wish it goes into everybody's head, but it takes a lot of time, sir, to come into that thought process. I know me being a 21-year-old, being on their side, when I was in SPJain Bombay, हम भी sir ये नहीं है वो नहीं है गलतियाँ निकालते थे. But when you start working, when you grow up, then you feel, okay, you know, I totally understand that. But great, sir, great. Sir, I wish you all the best. You're reaching greater heights, and बच्चे भी सर बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं. They're all going through their CAT, ZATs of the world. You've also wished them all the best for CAT on my channel. Any parting thoughts from a young kid, sir? ये सब अभी स्ट्रेस में है. क्या होगा? रिजल्ट क्या आएगा? संबलपुर अप्लाई करेंगे, हो पाएगा नहीं हो पाएगा, जून में मैं कॉलेज में पढ़ रहा हूँ नहीं पढ़ रहा हूँ. They're all confused right now. Any parting thoughts for them?
Yeah, I think they should enjoy the life. They should see the New Year's. They should celebrate, and they should come well prepared. They should know what's happening in the world. They should read all the newspapers, business magazines, and where is our country going, where is the world going. A lot of what's happening. A lot of technological innovations are happening. They must read what is the impact of artificial intelligence. That's going to change the world. They need to be creative. They need to be, well informed of the world. And, with that, I think they should come here and they should spend their time. And at the same time, I would like to thank you, Sumit, for bringing all this thing to the very large community in a very transparent and effective way. I always admire the way you communicate to the whole community. And I always meet my students. They say, sir, we see the CATKing videos, and that is what we take decision for where to go. So I think you're giving a very right informations, and that is what I think media should play the role. I think the social media should play the role to bring the right direction to the students and the community and contribute positively and create competitive and healthy environment and well informed.
Thank you so much for kind words and make me more humble and make me more hard, make me work more hard. Thank you so much for your time. Boys and girls who are listening to us, do it on the like button for sure. और मुझे comment करके बताइए, are you planning to apply to IIM Sambalpur? If you have any questions regarding the admissions process or the CAP process से बाहर होने से क्या क्या changes होगा, कितना तुम्हारा personal है, should I apply or not, मुझे comment करके बताइए. I'll be more than happy to answer your question. I will send to sir also if you want to have a look at what students want to know. Thank you so much for joining in, sir. Have a good day ahead, sir. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sumit. Thank you,
sir. Thank
good
you.
day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.